Directors of the Sioux City Community School District are moving ahead with a policy that could lead to the return of mandatory masks in some classrooms. KCAU 9 reporter Jason Takhtadjian was at tonight's school board meeting and explains when those mandates could be implemented in our top story at 10.
Tim, Dr. Gosman's authority to enact mask mandates per building based on positivity rates was approved unanimously by the school board. But not all parents are on board.
I know that they're looking at bringing back for certain schools, and I think if they're going to implement it district-wide, and if not, just let people make the decision on their own like they have been.
I think that part's beneficial. I think that part of what they're discussing is whether or not to do it just for high positivity rates in schools, so I think that's super beneficial.
With a rise in positive COVID-19 tests among Sioux City Community School District students and staff, the district superintendent requested a policy change regarding mask mandates.
Up to this point, all of the mask decisions have been made by the board. The policy committee of the school board considered some change in language to policy that would give more authority to the superintendent of schools to make decisions, to place a mask mandate in place.
Dr. Gosman says the mandate would be implemented if a 3% positivity rate was reached and would only affect the buildings that reached that threshold. Mandates would be in effect in increments of 5 school days until positivity drops.
We're required by law to report any school building who has an absence rate greater than 10% to the Iowa Department of Public Health.
However, Dr. Gosman says he knows that not everyone will be on board.
And I think it should be continued a personal choice or a family's choice.
We have been open as a district, and I'm proud of that, and I think that's good for kids, it's good for the community. So this to me is all about just taking the option, using this option to keep our schools open.
The new policy is effective immediately. District officials are also emphasizing that folks should stay home if they're not feeling well. Jason Takhtadjian, KCAU 9 News.
A former theater is